Hey y'all, it's Danielle. I'm back with another video. I just want to go ahead and drop these videos because I know, when I was starting out, like I was just like searching for as much information as I could get. And while my elbow's broken, I figured why not just take advantage of the downtime that I have so that I can share with y'all, this information that I have, and hopefully it'll help y'all whether you're just starting or whether you've been in business for a few months. Hopefully it's helpful for y'all. When I first started, I wasted a bunch of money because I didn't know any better. Nobody was there to guide me. Nobody was there to help me. I was literally just on YouTube and Google and just like figuring it all out myself. So in this video, I'm gonna share with y'all some ways that can help you save some money like as you go through this entrepreneurship journey and like getting your business established and all that. So when I first started, I shopped at Amazon for everything, and I kept shopping at Amazon for everything, and I wasted so much money. So my business is natural beauty and skincare products, so I have to have a lot of ingredients. I need containers, I need packaging, like I just need a whole bunch of different stuff. And I definitely advise shopping on Amazon like in the very, very early stages so that you can see like, oh, this is what I need, or oh, my customers like this type of stuff, like just so you can get a feel for things. But like don't be like me and be reordering this stuff like 2, 3, 4 times. Although it's going to get there in 2 days, it's going to cost you way more money. And so what I recommend is definitely utilize Amazon to kind of gauge things. So let's say you're like me and you have a skincare business, and so you need all these different ingredients. You need all these different oils and butters and waxes, and you need 8-ounce jars and 1-ounce dropper bottles, and little containers for lip scrub. Like you need all this different type of stuff. Definitely check out Amazon. Amazon has very reasonable price things. Check out Amazon, order some stuff, test it out, see how things are doing, see if your customers like that, and then if you see, oh wow, this is really going well, find you a wholesaler. So this is what I did. It took me several months to be able to invest and not just spend, well, I mean, it is really not that much more when you think about it to shop at a wholesaler. The thing is, you're just paying for shipping. And so Amazon, you're getting free shipping. It's there to your house in 2 days. And if you don't like it, you can take it to UPS or Kohl's and return it for free, by whatever date. They make it very, very easy. However, they charge you for that. And so I found some wholesalers that I was able to purchase my ingredients from. So like all of my oils, butters, essential oils, like all of that type of stuff. Like I found a wholesaler for that. I also found a wholesaler for like my containers. So instead of going on Amazon and paying, $1 to $2 for like an 8-ounce container, I now have a wholesaler that I shop with that the container is so much cheaper, and so that profit is coming back to me. Like it's not all cutting into my profit anymore. And so I definitely recommend, if you want to shop at Amazon on the front end just to like feel things out, but once you're able to say like, okay, this is what I'm going to sell, this is what my customers want, like absolutely find you a wholesaler for that. I also have a wholesaler for like boxes. So I haven't really got into customizing boxes and stuff, but some of the boxes and like bubble mailers and stuff like that I use, like I need different size boxes, or for like Black Friday, I did like customized like gift boxes. So I have a wholesaler for that as well. Yeah, I still do, sometimes Amazon may be cheaper, but for the most part, for like your ingredients and like stuff like that, you want to find a wholesaler for sure. So that's my first tip, is you know, you want to shop wholesale versus shopping like at Amazon, or, you know, I don't know where other people may shop, but I know Amazon is where I shop. So find you a good wholesaler. The other tip that I have is find things that you can buy, things that you can repurpose for other things. Okay, so like in my line of business, I have a bunch of containers. Okay, when I first started, this is what I mean by wasting money. So when I first started, I had a container, a different container for everything. And what did that do? That increased my cost, right? That increased my upfront cost. So now I have decided, and this is part of the revamp that I'm doing right now. Now I have decided, instead of having a container for my lip mask and then a different container for my lip scrub, I have decided, Danielle, you should probably just get one size container so that you can repurpose that instead of having to buy different containers for different things. It really doesn't make any sense. So now I have purchased one size container that I can repurpose for different products. Same thing with, y'all, it was just silly what I was doing. I had purchased 8-ounce containers for my body butters, but I had purchased 6-ounce containers for my sugar scrubs, my body sugar scrubs. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just buy 8-ounce containers? So now I'm doing a revamp to where I'm getting rid of all my 6-ounce jars, to where I'm going to be using just 8-ounce jars for certain items, and then I'll be using my 4-ounce jars for a variety of products. And then I also have 2-ounce jars that I'll be able to repurpose for other products. So get creative, y'all. Like, don't be like me and buy like different things for every different product if you don't have to. Like, definitely repurpose what you can use things for. When I first started, I would get these ideas of new products that required all these new ingredients. I got to a point, I'm like, why am I buying all this different stuff? Like, let me just use the ingredients that I have to create, you know, more products, but I'm not necessarily like having to buy a whole bunch of new ingredients. I can just make these new products with ingredients I already have. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because I wasted so much money. But it's a part of my journey. It's a part of, you know, me learning, and that's why I'm creating these videos, so that I can help y'all not make these same mistakes and save y'all some money. So repurposing what you already have, that's a big one. The other thing I recommend doing in the early stages is printing at home. So when I first started, I was like really nervous to print at home, and so I was like making my labels on Avery and having Avery print them, and next thing you know, like the cost of the label like got 3x'd, and instead of me paying like you know, 20 cents for a label, I'm paying, you know, 50 cents for just one label. And so it just got really expensive. All of that cuts into your profit, and if it doesn't cut into your profit, you're having to charge, you know, your customers a lot more based on your packaging, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but I highly suggest trying to just do it at home. I did that. I'm going to continue to do that for the most part. Like right now, I'm revamping all of my labels, so I'm making sure that the labels that I design are able to be printed on all of my different labels. Now thank you cards and business cards and stuff like that, I outsource all of that to Vistaprint, but my labels, I do them at home just because I have so many different labels for all of my different products. I have a pretty decent product line, and so it's just, in my opinion, it's just too much to outsource, and so I do the printing at home. I print my shipping labels at home. I don't have the, I think it's called, what is it called, where you don't need the ink. I haven't invested in one of those yet, but that's next on my list. Right now, I recently got like another box of the shipping labels, and so I'm trying to go through that. And then once I go through that, then I'll be able to get the, I don't know what, I forgot what it's called, but basically it's the printer that doesn't require ink. If you're just starting out, I say go ahead and just invest in it, because you're gonna need it. And ink, I mean, ink can get expensive, and I probably went through like a couple of things of black ink since I've been in business, just from shipping labels. So I would just go ahead and make the investment. But if you are doing like product labels too, I don't know, because that could kind of be expensive. But that's one of my recommendations, is to just try to print at home if you can for your labels. The next thing that's on my list is take advantage of USPS free shipping supplies. So this was something that I started doing not that long ago. Previously, y'all, I wasted so much money. Previously, what I would do is I have like different type of packaging based on like how much a person orders. So I have like these bigger bubble mailers, and then I also have like these small ones. I think I have like 4x8 bubble mailers, and then I also have, I think it's like 6x9 or 6x10 bubble mailers. Y'all, I was shipping my priority shipments in my little bubble mailers. And then I realized, Danielle, why are you using these bubble mailers that cost you money when you could be using priority boxes from USPS? And not only are the boxes free, but the post office is able to better identify that, hey, this is a priority shipment. This, needs to be treated just a little bit different. So after y'all, this just happened probably like 2 months ago, that I realized that I really need to start using these priority boxes. And so I've saved myself so much money using these free boxes from USPS. You can just go on their website. They will deliver them to your house, or next time you're at the post office, you can just pick some up to bring home, and they're free. And I mean, it's good quality. Like, your packages aren't really like branded, but it doesn't bother me. It's free. So that's another tip that I have, is anytime you have to ship priority, use the free priority box. Like, I mean, unless like you are super like, you want to use these customized boxes that you bought and stuff like that, which I totally understand for branding purposes. But if you ain't there yet, I'm not there yet. My goal is maybe later this year or next year that I can start getting into more like customized, boxes and like mailers and stuff like that. But right now, no, I'm still in the building phase. So definitely look into that, and stop using your own packaging when you can be using free packaging. Like, save that packaging for just first class. And then my last tip, when I first started, basically when I first started, for the most part, I had always put in my weight per product on the back end of my Shopify site. So when you go into Shopify and you're on your product and you're editing your product, you have your image, your product description. Do you want to charge taxes on this product? Do you want to track your inventory? One of the things on there is your shipment weight. And so what I was doing is I was just putting on there like the exact weight of whatever that is. And it had screwed me over a few times, because basically, when the person went to check out, like, the weight was lower than what I had expected it to be, because, you know, maybe this one thing, you know, had just a little bit more scrub in it, or, you know, who knows. But it has screwed me over like more than one time, and I was like having to pay out of pocket for shipping. So now what I do is I go on there and I'll weigh each product, and then I'll just add a little bit extra, so that, you know, it's not really changing like the entire cost of shipping, but I'm adding a little bit extra, you know, an ounce or two more, so that I'm not getting screwed over when I weigh the entire package. I know that the weight of the package is not going to be less that they're paying than what I'm paying for it, if that makes sense. I hope this is making sense, but this is a huge thing. I have struggled with shipping for a long time, and I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. It was just I was cutting myself short on some of the weights. The weights were just off for a few of them, and so I just went in and just, you know, increased it by just a little bit, just so that I can cover myself. And so now, since I've been doing this, I haven't had any issues. And for the most part, like, what my customer pays is what I pay. There are, you know, a few times to where, you know, it may be a little off, but I'm not losing. You know, they may have paid, you know, 30 cents more than what it's costing me, but I'm not, you know, I'm not paying extra to ship. So I hope this makes sense to y'all. That's really all that I have so far. I hope that y'all found value in this. I hope that if y'all were doing any of these type of things, that, you know, you can stop and really start saving yourself some money, because it takes money to start a business. It takes money to run a business. It takes money to scale a business. You know, spending money is inevitable, but I was wasting money, right? We don't want to waste the money. We want to be smart about, you know, how we're, you know, investing money back into our business, or investing, you know, on the front end or whatever. Like, we want to be smart about it. I wasn't the smartest because I had no idea what I was doing, but hopefully this helps y'all. And yeah, if y'all have any ideas or have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe if y'all want to see more videos like this. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later.